we're going to start now with one of our favorite games, and this is called Fill in the Blank. And to play this game, we're going to bring out Miss Connie Kowalski. Connie is going to tell you a fairy tale. Her favorite whatever fairy tale you wanted to tell, but Connie's memory isn't all that good. A lot of...
It's a brain synapse.
Yeah. I mean, she deals with it well, and I think we all appreciate the fact that she came out of the ward for tonight's show. But what's going to happen is, if she forgets her way along the way during the story, she'll say... Yeah.
I'm really confused with the shock treatment I had with ah!
Which you might also hear. But when she does that, just stand back there. I'm talking right now. When she does that, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Connie Kowalski. Now when she goes, you get a shout out whatever you want, and Connie will incorporate it into her story, won't you, Connie?
Yeah.
Now, we need from you a fairy tale you'd like to hear. And Jack and Jill, man! Give me some goddamn motherfucking Jack and Jill! That's just a poem. It's not near long enough, sir. Rapunzel? You like Rapunzel? All right. You guys like Rapunzel? And now, Rapunzel by Connie Kowalski.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, so far away that you needed the telescope to see, so he had to see very far away. There lived these couple of two,
Rocky chain store convenience store operators.
Rocky convenience store chain operators. And they lived in this big community, and they said, got you. And of course, they really love each other, so they really wouldn't shoot each other because they didn't want to do anything like they were doing in Iraq right now. And so anyways, they thought that there was a problem in the community. People were starving. All the people loved them very much. People were starving. They said, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And then all of a sudden, poof, appeared this... Iguana! Appeared this iguana, and this iguana came slithering out of the back. I can take care of your problem. Well, they said, at first they thought that the iguana was kind of scary, so they wanted to shoot him, but then he kind of went falling dead on the ground like that, and they said, no, they're all flames, it really wouldn't hurt anybody here. And so he got up because he felt really stupid. And then he said, so, what's your problem? I can help you. They said, we have a problem, there's a famine within the community, people are starving and we can't feed them. And the iguana said, I can take care of that. All I have to do is wave my magic tail. And we will solve the problems in the community, and there will be food and wheat and harvest, great for everybody. And he worked the magic, and everybody was eating well and fine and everything. But he said, but first, before I do this, you must make me one promise, and that is to leave me your firstborn, Rabbi. So they said, fine, okay, you fed everybody, fine. And then all of a sudden one day, they were doing like that, and all of a sudden, he just did that just a little bit too hard, and all popped out of her, the little baby, Rabbi. She said, Mommy, Daddy, I love you. And they said, of course, being Jewish, they said, we must have you to cut off your little part, And they said, no, please, Mommy, Daddy, I love you very much. And all of a sudden, and almost to save the rabbi's life, appeared the iguana? Was that what it was? Yeah. Okay, the lizards and iguana, they're all in the same family. Iguana, you will owe me that rabbi's mine. He all of a sudden started to speak Yiddish too. And the rabbi said, thank God me out. Oh, excuse me again. So, all of a sudden, then the lizard whisked her up with the magic tail, and all of a sudden, they appeared in the forest. And it was very, very dark. And all of a sudden, because she said she didn't want anybody to get a hold of the rabbi, because, you know, there's a lot of people who are against Jewish and you know, skinheads, things like that. So they had to be careful. So she stored her away in this tall, what?
Gigantic bottle of toilet cleaner.
What?
Milk carton.
Milk carton. There's not milk. I wanted a bottle. Okay. And then the milk carton. They used to come in bottles. It was a giant milk carton. So they had to swim on up to the top of the milk carton. And the iguana, of course, was very adept at this. But the rabbi was having trouble spinning all the way up to the top. They got on the very rim of the milk carton. And then the iguana said to the rabbi, "You want to stay here. I don't want you talking to anybody. You got that?" And she said, "You're right, godmother. I will not talk to anybody. That is good." Okay? And all of a sudden, she slid down. There could be some problems there, couldn't there? And she slid down on her tail down the outside of the carton and went away into the forest. And then the rabbi was sitting on the top of the garden singing lovely, "I love these Jewish people, my mother and my father, where are they? I just have a godmother." And then all of a sudden appeared, out from the forest appeared, what? Yoda? Yoda. You're so beautiful. You are so beautiful. I love you. And then she said, "Who are you? I do not have any gloves because my godmother has locked me up in the top of this giant milk carton. Very strange, isn't it? Not at all. Or milk carton. Isn't that strange? And it's not even kosher." But she said, "I love you, and you must be mine. I will hide away here, and I will find a way to take care of you." And then, all of a sudden, from behind,
Listen to Missy.
giant mushroom, a giant mushroom appeared the godmother. We had a slight change in personality. She said, have you been talking to anybody while I've been gone?" And she said, "Godmother, no, God forbid I should go outside. I should talk to anybody while you've been gone. Yes, I've just been singing my pretty little Yiddish songs, yes." And she said, "All right. But if I catch anybody coming up, I'll cut off those pretty long, toenails. Toenails! They were quite luscious toenails. And she went way off into, what was that? Into the woods again. And out from the tree came, who was he? Yoda. And Yoda appeared and said, "Oh, this very, very mean, bad woman, isn't she? But I got an idea. Rub down those pretty little toenails of yours." Oh, I was thinking of having a trip. But, you know, God forbid, now I'm sorry. And she dropped down her toenails. They started climbing up to the top of the milk. I slipped down, you know, down by the milk and where it was D and 2% and stuff like that. Started climbing back. Got to the top and said, "I love you. I want to run away with you. And we will have make beautiful babies. Oh God, I love you so much." And they kissed me on the smooch. And then out from the mushroom again came the iguana. Thank you so much. I caught you, Tom. So many voices. And I'm going to cut off those toenails, cut them off. They were trapped up there. So what were they to do? So what?
Get a straw?
So they got a straw. It was an enchanted forest, and things just floated around through the air, and it just magically appeared. And they took the straw and sucked down all the way to the bottom, almost hyperventilating, and they carved their way out the bottom and popped out. But of course, the godmother was very, very upset about it. She said, "Just shame on you." And so Yoga called for his special magic, what? Special magic toe jam that always came, just like Flicker, always came when you called, you know. Toe jam, come here. The voice. And he said, and they climbed down and tapped the toe jam, and they stomped on the iguana, and all of a sudden they took, and they flew away on the magic toe jam and lived happily ever after.